YouTube? What's happening? This is your boy Quiver Venom. I'm back with you guys with another YouTube video today, and today is the first video of a new series I'm going to be starting on my channel. It is actually called Food for Thought. Now, what I'm going to be doing in this YouTube video is these are just the type of videos where I'm just going to put on some type of like gameplay. I'm going to try not to use gameplay that I normally use, like from Dragon Ball or Call of Duty or a lot of the things that I normally upload. I'm gonna try to use gameplay like maybe some Mario or Sonic fan games, maybe some old school type games, or like any other games that I haven't played yet, and I'm just gonna commentate over it and just talk about whatever the topic is of food for thought that I'm gonna be discussing. So for today, I'm gonna be talking about do what you enjoy and do what you like. You know, I can't stress it enough. I often see people, or at least from what I believe that I see, is I often think I see people who do stuff for money. Now I could be wrong, but let's use me for, well, yeah, we're gonna start out with using me for example, right? Before I started YouTube, before I started streaming, any of that, okay, I'm not gonna even lie. At first I was like, man, if I make it big on YouTube, I could be making bank. Man, if I make it big on Twitch, I could be making bank, man. And that was the mentality. I remember when I was like in 9th grade, even when I was playing football for a little bit, I was thinking to myself, man, if I make it to the NFL, I could be making bank. Me and my family be set forever. And at that point, you know, a lot of the time, a lot of the stuff was money based. You know, I was actually thinking about money a lot rather than things that I actually enjoy and stuff like that. And so it's funny because for football, I actually didn't really enjoy football like that. I don't even watch football anymore. I never really watched it too much to begin with, but I just don't see any enjoyment out of it. I don't see any enjoyment out of sports in general. So, you know, I stopped playing that. And, you know, that was my mindset for YouTube and Twitch before I started streaming. Like, man, I can't wait to do this so I can start making bank and stuff like that, knowing that it really won't go that well. And I've often got advice from people, you know, don't do it for money, and they are totally correct. If you do it for money, you're probably, it's not that you won't succeed, because people think like, yo, you will not succeed. Nah, that's not true. You can possibly succeed with it, but it's just that you know, that shouldn't be the mentality that you should be going after. You know, what you should be going after is things that you really do enjoy and things that are, you know, fun to you. You know, I just don't like now on Twitch. Okay, I guess if you use Game Wisp, I see a lot of small streamers already got their donations and stuff up. Like me, for example, I have I think like 243, maybe 44. I'm not exactly for sure because I don't really like to look at my followers like that. I just let it go. However it goes, or I just let people follow when they follow. I don't really pay too much attention to it, but I often see people who have, you know, less followers than me. You know, I got like 240 something. I'll be seeing people with 190. I'll be seeing people with 60, 40, 10 followers on Twitch, and they already got their, you know, Game Wisp up, or their donation button where it would go if you was getting partnered by Twitch. And I often think to myself like, man, why do you have the donation button up so like early? Like, are you just doing this for the money? Because I used to have a donation button. Well, that actually, it's a subscribe button they got. My bad. They actually have up a subscribe button. I used to have a donation button up on my Twitch, and I took it down because, one, I don't like to accept money from people. You know, there's been people who came into my stream and said, man, I wish you had a donation button so I can donate to you. And I straight told them, you know, I don't really like accepting money from people like that. You know, keep your money. I would rather you know, keep it and put it towards something more important than to, you know, put it on me or donate to me. And I often think like, a lot of these streamers don't even have the fan base. Now, I've seen some small streamers who got already like 3 or 4 subs from Game Wisp or whatever they use to, you know, have the subscribe button on their Twitch. And then, you know, good for them. You know, I'm not gonna never knock the hustle. I'm not gonna get mad. You know, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do to get your money. But I often think like, man, there's a reason why Twitch has you. I remember I heard something about you have to have at least like. Now this is old. I don't think it's like this anymore. I think Twitch is more lenient, but I think I used to hear something about how you used to at least have like 100 viewers, like 100 constant viewers every time you stream, and you have to have like a couple thousand followers. There's a reason why they would do something like that. It may not be like that now, but there's a reason, because you would already have a following. So when you do get that button, that subscribe button, you probably already have people donating to you stuff. If you don't really have a following, what do you have a subscribe button up for? Are you even streaming for fun anymore? Are you just doing it for the money? And you know, that's pretty much my main point. Now probably they may have a subscribe button up, or they may have a donation button up, and they may not necessarily be doing it for the money, but you know, that's the vibe that I get, you know what I mean? And it's just, oh no, it's just crazy. You know, you should really be looking for something that, you know, you have fun. Like, let's use me for example on here and on Twitch. I have only 240 something followers. Okay, I've been streaming on and off since 2013. For the most part, I didn't start streaming until 2014, and that's when I started gaining some followers, but I didn't stay consistent. And you know, as of like the last year and a half, I've been streaming a lot more. I got up some followers and stuff like that. But regardless, even with my YouTube channel, I only have 102 subscribers, you know, and I'm thankful for what I got. And it sometimes it is discouraging, but I love doing this stuff for fun. I don't care. Like, if I make it big one day, that's fantastic. I will never use this as a main job of, you know, source of income, because to me, YouTube and Twitch is very reliable. Anything with those two, I mean, well, anything for any job in the world, you can get fired instantly, depending on if you have the union and how that works for that specific job. But, or whatever, like however it'll work with your specific job. You know, some jobs are different, you know, every job is probably different, or however you want to put it. Some jobs are not the same as others, so there may be certain things that may go on for you to get fired or be protected, not get fired or whatever. But regardless, even though I have little, you know, stuff like that, I've seen a whole bunch of people quit because they don't have the big amount, or they don't see growth. I just enjoy doing this stuff, and if I ever make it big one day, then, you know, that's fine. But I don't really care about it, because I'm going to continue to do it, you know, stream and do YouTube videos, even if I stay at 102 subscribers for the next 10 years, because this is just stuff that I enjoy. Also, I want people to be entertained by my videos, and not only that, is in the future I always want to come back and be like, yo, I made this YouTube video, let's look at some of my old YouTube videos, how I used to sound, how I used to do stuff compared to how I do stuff now and how I sound now. And you know, that's kind of my mindset I have, you know. All that plus, you know, I really do be wanting to go back to see how I sound and how I used to do YouTube videos as well. But it's just a whole thing that you know, do what you do. Don't do it for the money. Do it if you enjoy it, you know. Like me, like I said, I enjoy it. Okay, I don't have that many subscribers on YouTube. I don't want to subscribe, but I could put a subscribe button now up on my Twitch. I could put a donation button now on my Twitch. But no, I feel like I don't have the following, and I don't care about that. I do it for fun anyway, because sometimes I just be chilling at home and I just be wanting to stream and talk to some people on my chat. So that's kind of how I look at things. I don't really care about the money, because it's unreliable for me anyway. Like I said, even if I did make it big, I would still work a regular job, because if anything was to happen to your Twitch or your YouTube channel and you don't have a backup for income, what are you going to do? You know, that's how I look at things. But anyhow, leave down a comment section below and tell me what you guys think about this whole subject of thing, or this whole subject, this overall whole thing about, you know, you should really focus on doing stuff that you enjoy and is fun, rather than just doing it for the money. And I'll remember, and this kind of connects with this too, I remember about 3 or 4 years ago, you know, I was talking to my uncle, and it's crazy, because like a lot of times when I talk to people, you know, I usually forget some things, but this has always stuck with me since that day. He told me, don't ever go through with something that you don't think you'll succeed in, or anything like that, you know. And it always connects me with this as well. That's why I just, you know, focus on the stuff that, you know, I think is fun, because even if I feel like I'm not going to succeed in it, I'm going to do it anyway because I enjoy it. But, you know, everybody's different. I'm always going to try and have a backup for anything that I do, just in case, you know, my main thing that I really want to do doesn't really work out. I always have a backup, and I won't really have to worry about it. I can't tell you the YouTube videos that I've seen where people mainly do Twitch or mainly do YouTube, and they're up here, you know, kind of stressing out in a way, talking about, yo, you know, subs went down and all this stuff, yo, and they're like trying to do everything. If you guys donate, I remember I seen a girl talk about donate like $100 or something like that, or 200. I forgot where exactly I seen it from, talking about like she a smoke or drink or something like that. I'm like, what the fuck? Why would somebody donate that much money to see you take a shot or to see you smoke something like that? I don't really get it, but hey, to each their own. Maybe some people like that stuff. I'm not that type of person. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. So it is what it is at the end of the day. This is just one of those YouTube videos I want to sit down and talk to. I will be making a series out of this. I don't know how often I'm gonna upload these type of things. I'm gonna sometime doing by myself like I did it for today's YouTube video. Sometime I'm gonna try to get some people on to talk about it with me to get, you know, other thoughts and opinions on the subject of matter as well. So yeah, there was one more thing that I wanted to say, but at the moment I can't really think of it right now. It's crazy, but anyhow, I'm probably just gonna leave it at that. Again, leave down in the comment section below and tell me what you guys think about this whole subject. Do you guys go after things that you think are fun, or things that you enjoy and think are fun, or are you more so looking at it for the money? Yeah, and I try to stay away from people that, you know, mainly want to do the stuff for the mainly looking for the money. Like, it just makes me so mad. It's like, are you really doing this for the money? Are you really having fun? Because I don't want to chill. Like, I don't want to do nothing with someone who isn't having fun. You know, I want everybody who's involved in whatever it is to have fun together. And if you're not having fun, then why are we doing this to begin with? You know what I mean? But yeah, that's gonna do it. If you guys did enjoy, please like, comment, subscribe. You can follow me on twitter.com/Norvin3, twitch.tv/Norvin3. I hope that you guys have a beautiful day, and you too, until next time.